Hello, I'm Dr. Kelly Smith, audiologist with Audiology on Call. Most people associate hearing loss with the aging process, but did you know that hearing loss as a result of exposure to loud noise is actually one of the most common causes of hearing loss? It's estimated that over 20 million adults and over 5 million children have some degree of hearing loss or damage as a result of loud noise. Since May 31st is National Save Your Hearing Day, I wanted to give you some information about how you can protect your hearing. Hearing loss as a result of loud noise is the only preventable type of hearing loss. It's true that many things can affect our hearing throughout our lifetime, including aging, noise, heredity, certain diseases, medications, head trauma, etc. But protecting your ears from loud noise is preventable. There's no cure for permanent hearing loss. Many of us are familiar with what's called temporary hearing loss. Following a concert, you come out, your ears are ringing, everybody's yelling, you're having a great time, you get in your car to go home, you crank up the radio, and the next day, if you're fortunate, your hearing has returned to normal and the ringing in your ears, called tinnitus, has subsided. But sometimes those results can be permanent even after one exposure or with repeated exposure. So keep in mind, there's no cure. What can we do to prevent that from happening? One of the best things that I would recommend to start with is just educating yourself and also your children. So a couple of resources would be the National Institute on Deafness, and also the CDC has some good information about preventing noise exposure. What we need to start with is how loud is too loud. Sound is measured in decibels, ranging from very, very soft to very, very loud. Normal conversation usually falls in the range of about 50 to 60 decibels, and anything over 85 decibels can be damaging over an extended period of time. Some of those things we may not initially think of as being damaging, such as lawnmowers, power tools, even some blenders and hair dryers. So we need to start by educating ourselves. And when it's appropriate, we can wear earplugs. There are different types of earplugs, ranging from over-the-counter to what we call passive hearing protection and even custom hearing protection. Talk to your hearing care professional about what's appropriate for you. For our hunters and target shooters, there's actually a range of hearing protection called electronic hearing protection that allows them to hear up to a certain decibel level and then they shut off. Another way to protect our hearing is just to move away from the sound source. If you're at a party and the DJ's playing the music really loud, step away from the noise, give your ears a break. Turn It to the Left is a website designed for the kids and teens. To me, one of the most obvious ways to protect our hearing is just to turn down the volume. That's not always possible, but this website gives some educational information. And did you know that sometimes even children's toys can be damaging in loudness? It's a Noisy Planet is a website that was very educational as well. So limiting your time to loud noise, preventing damaging noise exposure is again the only preventable type of hearing loss. In closing, I will say that, when our favorite song comes on, I think we're all guilty of maybe wanting to crank up the volume, and that's okay. I refer to that as auditory therapy sometimes. But just remember to put the volume back to a safe level when your favorite song goes off. If we take care of our ears now, they will thank us in the future. I thank you for your time. And again, I'm Dr. Kelly Smith with Audiology on Call.